Okay, guys, here it is. First thing in the morning. I just got up and I'm pissed off already. It, it didn't take long today. I get up early every day. Told you guys that. I get started with making videos for the Goosh. And I was about to do so, but I had also planned today. A lot of you guys had been telling me that I really needed to see PewDiePie's Coco Melon diss track. Everybody said it was really funny. I looked into it, looked like Pewds was cool with reaction videos. I'm like, yeah, I like PewDiePie. And something like this sounds, just what I know of it, sounds like something that would make me laugh, so I'll watch it today. Yeah, well, his video just got taken down by YouTube because it violates their policies. This is a fucking problem. See, I can't even tell you how much this pisses me off, because this is exactly why when we have that conversation about things like, and it doesn't apply specifically here, but when we talk about things like hate speech, whenever you say, I'm going to ban hate speech, I'm going to disallow this type of thought process, this type of commentary, somebody is an arbiter of what crosses that line. And that somebody is always going to have their own special interest in mind. And that's exactly what's happened here, because in YouTube's terms of service, they banned him. I've got some of the details up right here. Team YouTube has said, to clarify, this violated two policies. One, child safety by looking like it was made for kids but containing inappropriate content. Fucking, of course it looked like it was made for kids. It was a takeoff of a kid's show. There's been satire regarding children's programming forever. Children's programming gone bad over the edge. Look at Saturday Night Live has done it for years. Of course, because something looks like a child's program doesn't mean that it's made for kids, and YouTube's well aware of that. Two, harassment. Now here we go. We allow criticism and also diss tracks in some cases, but with both policies in mind, this video crossed the line. What's the line, YouTube? So in other words, YouTube, because it is their platform, will be the sole arbiter of the line. That's why these type of policies don't work. And that's why there needs to be something done about this, because you can make the case that YouTube is a private corporation and they can make any rules they want. That's true. However, you're providing a playing field here for sharing in revenue. You share revenue with these creators. When you make that playing field unlevel, that's when you cross a line, YouTube, because all YouTube is telling you right now is they leave that caveat in their terms of service, that you can make a diss track, that even bullying is considered okay if it's presented in a facetious manner, if it's presented in a satirical manner. Do you know what that means exactly? That means that Google, YouTube, we all know they're an extremely liberal company. So if you want to make something critical of Ted Cruz or Donald Trump or something like that, it's cool. You can be as outlandish as you want to be because it's just satire. That's the way it should be. But if we don't like you, we know they don't like PewDiePie, or if we don't like your views on something, then you cross the line when you do it. YouTube is fucking full of shit. That's what they are. They've also gone on to say that they will be taking down any content that incorporates PewDiePie's Coco Melon video. You can post still images, but even if there's a clip of it, they'll be taking it down, a clip of the actual video itself. Listen, this is absolute fucking garbage. Whether you like PewDiePie or not, if you're not really upset by this, if you're not really concerned about the way that the media we're allowed to consume in America is completely, is being completely controlled by a few social media companies, then it's only because you feel like your side hasn't been victimized yet. Yeah, something does need to be done about this. There does need to be some sort of legislation put in place that if a company reaches a certain level to where public opinion is clearly dictated by the content within their forums, then they have a responsibility to make that playing field level. Right now, it is not. The reasons that YouTube went ahead and blocked, banned, got rid of PewDiePie's video are strictly because they don't like PewDiePie and they didn't like what he had to say. It's no more egregious than stuff that's posted every day on their site all the time. There's all kinds of diss tracks out there. I've done it. I mean, look at the video I posted yesterday. The the video regarding Google versus Satan. I mean, that couldn't have come at a more appropriate time. It all comes down to who is going to be the arbiter of what is acceptable and what is not acceptable. And that's why things like laws against hate speech or anything that allows a company or a politician to say it crosses the line. And when you say, well, what exactly is that line? They say, well, that's up to us to decide. Yeah, this is fucked up. Fuck you, YouTube. Go fuck yourself.